From the studio that cut J.K. Rowling from the Harry Potter special, cut Johnny Depp from this movie, cut Zack Snyder from Justice League, wants to cut Amber Heard from Aquaman 2,
They're going through all the
and
things.
is somehow cutting Ezra Miller from The Flash as we speak, comes the third of 5 planned films.
And
I'm sure Warner's will honor that instead of changing their minds and cutting the last 2 entirely. Yeah, we're not getting another Harry Potter movie for a long time. Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore.
This aged very well.
Journey to magical 1930s Germany. For more of what the Fantastic Beasts movies have always been about. Magic politics.
Well, officially, the ministry takes no position. Unofficially, my money's on Santos.
Magic bureaucracy. And magic black site prisons and execution chambers.
Yes. That continues.
Because when a fantastic beast appears in this movie, they kill its mom. Slit the baby's throat.
Oh, jeez, yeah.
And bleed the childlike wonder from this franchise like a dead deer in a necromancer's jacuzzi.
Oh, jeez. Kept bringing it back to life after killing it.
Shush. Every soft boy and Small Bean's favorite character is back. Newt
Soft
Scamander,
boy.
who's so unnecessary to the story, they make an animal pick the next president so he has a reason to stick around.
All right, everyone.
His main love interest, Tina, is not back.
Tina's been promoted. She's very, very busy.
Because trans rights are human rights. Also returning is Jacob and his permanent O-face. Credence, who's dying of, I don't know, Morbius disease?
Yeah.
Queenie, who spends
That
the
was a weird
entire
one.
film looking like she has a sharp rock in her shoe, but doesn't want to get cut and ruin the take.
Yeah, Sharp Rock, that makes sense.
And a bunch more characters who may or may not be carryovers from the last film.
I mean, almost none of us are, of course, no matter how good of a person one tries to be.
Was she in the last one? I feel like I'd remember that accent.
Put yourself in danger to save a perfect stranger.
Strap in for the story
Man.
of a magic friendship bracelet that stops Dumbledore from fighting his high school sweetheart. That's right, Dumbledore's
That's
out.
right.
He's proud. He used to be a pureblood fanatic who vowed to do a genocide.
It was you who said we could reshape the world.
Also, he has no friends. He probably killed his sister, abandoned his nephew, and his remaining family hates him. Thrill as he takes on his old flame, Colin Fair,
Nope.
Johnny Depp,
Nope.
Mads Mikkelsen's Grindelwald, a guy who hates the human race but loves to cup a face.
Cup of face.
Built me.
Using a plan that's hard to follow by design, see?
If we hope to defeat him, then our best hope is to confuse him.
The fact that everything didn't go precisely to plan was precisely the plan.
Resulting in the franchise's latest climactic goo-on-goo final duel.
Goo
Only
on
the
goo.
wizard with the most potent goo can win. Ready, set, give.
Goo on
So sit
goo.
through the final installment of the series Who Lived, even though no one wanted it to anymore. As J.K. Rowling runs out of fans, runs out of nostalgia to milk.
3 points to Hufflepuff.
Oh, yay, said the thing. And runs out of new ideas. Except for her one move where she dramatically reveals more sibling stuff.
Yeah.
You murdered his sister.
Dumbledore has a brother?
Twins. We had twins. My sister was an Obscurium.
She's my brother. She's my sister. She's my brother and my sister. Don't tell J.K. Rowling. Starring Dr. Doolittle.
Yeah.
Jude Lawfully Good. Hannibal Lecter.
He was good in
Lovable
that.
Mug. Yes, Queenie. Come, the magician. I used to ship him. Now I'm not so sure.
What's that
One
from?
dope queen. Assistant to the regional commander.
There we go.
The Flush. Crab people.
Crab people.
And the Mexican pizza at Taco Bell.
Oh, no.
Never had something that looks so repellent tasted so delicious.
Harry politics and the chillin' of a village.
Okay.
You don't need a magic spell to erase the memories of these characters, dude. The movies did that all on their own.
Yeah. Had a couple of good parts, a few good parts. I'm looking forward to the pitch meeting, though. I'm sure you are as well. This really does hit home about how this just needs to end, and it sounds like it will. We'll talk about it after the pitch meeting, but I think it aged pretty well in some respects. Obviously, you have 3 different people playing Grindelwald. And maybe we saw somebody else play him in one of the other movies, right? One of the Harry Potter movies, didn't we? I can't remember. But yeah, this movie it was really just trash. But let's see what the pitch meeting has to say about it with writer guy and producer guy. So let's check it out right now.
So, you have a new Fantastic Beasts movie for me? Yes, sir, I do. Well, alright, so what's going on with, what's his name? Nugget Scaffolding. Newt Scamander. Yeah.
Nugget
Scaffolding.
Well, at the beginning
Scaffolding.
of the movie, he's gonna help this magical creature called a Cheelin give birth.
Okay. But then Credence and some other Grindelwald followers pop out and
Kill the mother and steal the baby and give it to Grindelwald, who slits its throat.
Yep.
Oh, my God. Yeah, hope little kids don't come see this one, because it's gonna be brutal. Oh, boy, you've got some issues, I think. So what's up with this animal? Why did they want it anyway?
Well, this freaking little baby deer-looking thing could see inside people's souls, and
Right.
sometimes they use it in wizard elections, and also it can see the future a bit.
They use little magical baby deers in their political system?
Yeah, they do, because we kind of have no choice but to have a fantastic beast involved in the story somehow.
No choice.
That's a good point. We kind of wrote ourselves into a corner with these titles.
So anyway, turns out the mama deer actually
That's what we
had
expect.
twins, and Newt manages to save the other baby.
Oh, very sweet. Why did Grindelwald kill the other one, though? Well, he does some dark magic stuff with it, and now he can kind of see the future. Oh.
And also, he brings it back to life and manipulates it, so it'll choose him during the elections of the next big head wizard or whatever.
Isn't he a wanted criminal?
He
Or
is,
whatever.
yeah, but he gets some politicians to say that he's not a wanted criminal anymore, and that
is
means
so
he can be
dumb.
a candidate immediately.
Yeah, I feel
Immediately.
like the wizarding political system's kind of nonsensical.
Yeah, I mean, please don't think about it too much.
Oh, okay. Although a bunch of the movie revolves around
That's
it.
right.
So anyway,
That's
Dumbledore
right.
wants to stop Grindelwald, but they have that blood pact thing where they can't even think about attacking each other.
Wow, so what do?
They think of elaborate ways of attacking each other.
I guess that makes sense.
But since Grindelwald can see the future, the good guys have to go on almost nonsensical adventures, just kind of a string of things happening for a while.
What do you mean? They need to make their plan so
Confusing and
while.
hard to follow that Grindelwald won't know what's going on.
That kind of sounds like you're preemptively making excuses for your own storytelling.
Nope, it's to confuse Grindelwald.
Oh, all right. So what kind of stuff do they get up to?
Oh, well, Dumbledore's gonna send this one guy, Yusuf, to go spy on Grindelwald.
Oh boy, I bet that's gonna mess with Grindelwald's plans.
You know it, sir. Later in the movie, Yusuf's gonna knock like 3 guys over.
Oh, so,
Mission accomplished.
So-
I guess, yeah, that doesn't sound super impactful to be honest. Yeah, I guess it's not, but we're gonna do it anyway. Well, okay then.
Oh, and also Dumbledore's gonna be like, hey, that muggle Jacob, he's such a good guy. Let's get him on the team. Let's give him a wand.
Why does he do that?
So Jacob could have a wand in the movie trailer and no other reason.
Oh, he can't actually use it?
No, I mean, he's a muggle, but this other good witch is gonna make it seem like he's using magic, and it's gonna look like an assassination attempt on Grindelwald.
Doesn't he hate muggles?
He does, yeah, that's his whole thing, his supporters too.
Why fuel that fire?
I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, and also Jacob wants
Okay.
Queenie back, but she's like on the dark side now.
Oh yeah,
Sort
why
of.
is that again?
Because
Right, okay. So what's going on with Queenie's sister, Tina? She was a big part of the last 2
You remembered
movies,
her
wasn't
name.
she?
yeah, super important character, but she's busy, so she's only gonna be in like one scene.
She's busy?
Yeah, she got a big promotion, so she's got some important stuff to do.
More important than saving the world and her sister, who's with the most dangerous wizard there is?
Yes, that's
Oh,
right.
okay. What about that Credence guy?
Yes.
Oh, well, he's Dumbledore's nephew, and he's dying, and he's sad, and he's in this movie because he was in the other two.
That is a good reason to include him, sure.
Also, at a certain point, Newt's brother is going to be put in this prison with these little crab creatures, and Newt's going to have to save him.
How does he manage that?
By doing this.
Oh, doing this is tight.
Yeah, so he's going to do that for quite some time to save the day.
Hey, can I ask you something?
Of course.
What the hell's going on?
Exactly. Right. So now that a bunch of stuff has
Exactly.
happened, it's time for the wizard election.
This is smart
Oh, it
writing.
is. Okay, great.
And since it's such a tight race, they decide to go with the ancient tradition of a magical baby deer kneeling in front of someone who's pure of heart.
Ah, but it's Grindelwald's
Yes.
zombie deer.
It is, and so then it kneels in front of Grindelwald, and the crowd goes wild and vote for him.
Is there no way for them to verify that this baby deer hasn't been compromised? There's not, no. So everybody votes for Grindelwald.
In a place
Yeah, so
with
right
magic.
away he declares war on the Muggles and starts torturing Jacob in front of everyone because of that assassination attempt.
Wait, do these people think that Jacob is a muggle or that he tried to assassinate Grindelwald using magic? It seems like it can't be both.
Hey, shut up. So then the good guys are like, actually, that baby deer is dead, and it has a twin, and we have it, and this one will kneel in front of the real person who is pure of heart.
And everybody just trusts that they're telling the truth?
They do, yeah, because the zombie deer kind of just re-dies immediately.
Oh, great. So then you know who this creature kneels in front of? You know who's pure of heart? I mean, if I had to guess, I'd say Jacob, right? Because then Grindelwald and all his followers would be confronted with the idea that a muggle can also be pure-hearted. And also, I think Dumbledore was maybe hinting at this, right? Isn't that why he brought him on the team? Because he's a good guy? Oh, yeah, that would have been pretty good, I guess. I have it kneeling in front of Dumbledore. What's the logic there? People like Dumbledore. Oh, that is true. A lot of brand recognition on the name Dumbledore. Yeah. So Dumbledore becomes this lead wizard or whatever?
Well, actually, he's like, no, thank you, I don't want it. So then the baby deer kneels in front of this other candidate, Santo, so then she gets elected.
Oh, is that a good thing?
I guess. I mean, we're not really going to explain who she is or what her deal is.
No,
I'm sure she'll be fine. Yeah, maybe. So then Grindelwald is going to attack Credence, and Dumbledore's got to stop him.
Oh, it's going to be hard for him to do that with that whole blood pact thing.
Actually, it's going to be super easy. Barely an inconvenience.
Oh, really?
Yeah, see, because Dumbledore stepped in, that breaks the blood pact because of fate, and now they can fight again.
Why does that break the blood pact?
Magic.
How does that make sense, though?
It's magic.
Okay.
So then they have just the most desaturated fight.
Very exciting.
Yeah, but they don't really want to kill each other because they have this very deep, very easy to edit out for China love for each other.
Very romantic, except for in the Chinese market.
So then Grindelwald kind of retreats and jumps off a wall.
Where does he go?
Into the sequel, if this makes money.
Got it. Well, it better make money, or I don't know how I'm gonna manage to buy Canada. It doesn't seem like a realistic goal, sir. I want that poutine.
Alright, so then we wrap things up, and Jacob
he was
and Queenie
giving him
get
the
married.
poutine.
Oh, is she just all forgiven for having helped Grindelwald almost rise to power?
Yeah, she's all good.
A very quick redemption.
Literally.
So what do you think? Well, it sounds like a great movie. I do think we're gonna have to play it safe and recast Johnny Depp, though, just because, you know, there's a bunch of stories out there. Just play it safe.
No problem.
Play it
Maybe we
safe.
get Mads Mikkelsen to play Grindelwald.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds great. How do we explain the sudden change in appearance between the movies, though?
We just don't.
Well, I mean, that feels a little weird, but at least this way we're sure we're not associated with any potentially controversial actors.
We'll be in the clear, yeah.
Again, I think these aged very well. I think the timing of when these came out and what was happening with Ezra Miller, Johnny Depp, all that stuff, obviously it added to the hilarity of all this with all that crazy stuff going on. So I enjoyed it. These movies, though, not that great. Again, the first one was good. That's what we talked about already. First one was a good one. I wish it kind of continued from that aspect and maybe some changes still because it went very political very fast, kind of like the prequel Star Wars movies. All politics, none of it's interesting. You got a lot of magic stuff to not even really make things make sense, but just to kind of give an answer to things is still not fulfilling. And that happens a lot here. Characters, again, I don't know anybody's name really. Queenie, I remember, obviously Newt Scamander, Grindelwald, Dumbledore, of course. Other than that, don't remember anybody else. And it looks like we won't have time to remember anybody else anyway because Warner Brothers may not be making any more of these. The way David Zaslav was talking, he's like, we haven't made a Harry Potter movie in 15 years or however many years. So it's like he's not even incorporating these movies within that. So people are just assuming that the Fantastic Beasts movies are done. And I'd be okay with that. I don't even think they're filming the fourth one, but they could just end it right here and we'll be okay with it. It probably would have been very disappointing as far as like the fourth movie and fifth and then how it ends. I don't know. I feel like it would have been a disappointing experience no matter what. It would have felt like a waste of time. So I'm good with it. Let me know your thoughts on this. Did you enjoy The Secrets of Dumbledore? Did you enjoy this film? I did not. I watched it on HBO Max. I didn't see it in theaters. And it was really just a chore to get through. So I'm okay if they finish them with this. If they do continue, I will watch it. I will. It's just what it is. But they're just not good movies. So that's just me. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below as always. If you're a member, subscriber, or watcher, appreciate you guys for all the support you give. If you're a watcher, hit that subscribe button down below and also hit the like button. Helps out the channel in a big, big way. So I'd appreciate it. Other than that, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for laughing with me. And I will see you guys as always on the next video. Take care.